Hello beautiful friends, I hope you're all doing incredibly well. I am going to have the coziest Sunday today. It is 11:02, so it's already like almost noon. And that's because I was gonna vlog this morning and then I decided not to, and now I just decided that I will. But I got up this morning and I showered and washed my hair and I did a different curly routine and I think I actually kind of love it. My hair is really soft and big and I'm just really liking it. So I might show that in a different future video, but I did like the bowl method where you like dunk your hair in cold water in a bowl like 4 times after you shower with product in it. I wasn't sure how great it would be and I think I'm actually kind of obsessed with it. But anyway, so I did that and I streamed church, which was great, and then my mother-in-law actually went out to like our local fruit truck that comes into town every few months and got a ton of strawberries. I think I'm gonna try Lily Lute's strawberry cream cheese cinnamon rolls, and then I want to do my nails and just hang out, write some letters, read a little bit, and just have a chill day. We got a new couch. This was my mom's couch and it's enormous. It takes up our entire living room, so much so that we don't have side tables anymore. The table is like right there behind the couch because there's no room on each end of the couch. So it's massive and it's so comfy and cozy and I love it. I don't love that it's gray, but I might end up like dyeing it a different color or getting couch like cushion covers, I don't know. But yeah, I'm just gonna have a cozy day. I'm wearing a sweatshirt and sweatpants and not wearing any makeup and just hanging out. I want to do a Bible study at some point today because church wasn't super like deep or anything, so I think I'm gonna do my own. And I'm not kidding you guys, ever since I read Redeeming Love, I've been like so inspired to read my Bible. Like I've already gone through Ephesians and I've gotten through James and I'm currently still doing like a big study on the book of John, but I've been like so motivated to read my Bible ever since I read that book. I'm so excited about it, but I want to do a study or at least read something later on. I really like reading my Bible at night. I like doing it like in the morning too, but I don't know, I just like getting all cozy. Anyway, I have started 2 books and I can't decide which one I want to continue with. So I started Half a Soul and I got to page 12. So not very far, and like it's cute and it's fine, but like I feel like it's a little more springy and we currently have snow outside. Mind you, all the snow is melting right now, but still, like this is the first time, well, we've had sun for the last 3 days for the first time in like forever, so it's kind of nice. This is cute, I'm liking it decently, but then when it started snowing, I decided to put that down and start The Bear and the Nightingale, and I don't know how I feel about it. I don't love the writing. The writing is really, I just don't like it. The names are all very confusing because they all have their own names and then they also have nicknames and then they also have like a cultural Russian name for each of them, and I just don't like the writing. And yeah, I don't know, I think I might still try to push through with this one. Sorry, my dog is barking. I got to chapter 5 on page 38, so I made it a little bit further in this one, so I think I'm gonna try to push through and hopefully I end up liking it a little bit more the further I get into it, but we shall see. I really hope it grows on me because it's such like a popular and famous book and I'll feel so weird if I don't like it. Hopefully it gets better. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm going to throw his toy for a few minutes and then get into baking. how beautiful. It was definitely a lot prettier before I put the frosting on, but that's okay. Oh my gosh, they smell heavenly. Ugh, I'm so excited. I'm going to practice self-control and not eat any until Steven gets home, which is probably not going to be until like 5:30, and it's only 2:30 right now. But yeah, that took a huge chunk of the day, obviously. I think the last time I actually said anything to you guys was at like 11, so it's been a while, but I've just been sitting here, well, I mean making this, but then also sitting here and reading my Bible. So obviously I said I'm doing like a study on the book of John, but I decided to read through Proverbs 3 today and start a little bit of a study on that as well. It's like one of the most famous proverbs ever. It has the verse that says, "Trust in the Lord and lean not on your own understanding, and acknowledge him in all of your ways and he will make your path straight." And that verse has been on my mind because when I was watching interviews with Francine Rivers, I have mentioned in my previous video, after I finished reading Redeeming Love, I just binge watched a ton of interviews with her, and she said that that is her favorite verse in the whole Bible. So it's just been on my mind, and I just wanted to read through it and do a little bit of a study on it. And of course, as always, I use the Enduring Word app to study my Bible, and it is so incredibly helpful and eye-opening, and I love it so much. So I just briefly started that a little bit. Like, the amazing thing with the Enduring Word app is that like you can get 3 verses in and have like a whole page of notes. So I only made it a few verses in and have a few notes from that. So I have also been getting distracted on my phone though, because I use my iPad to do my study, but then I also have Instagram downloaded on my iPad, so every time I get an Instagram notification it pops up while I'm doing my Bible study, so then I get distracted. So I've also been bouncing around on social media today, unfortunately, but I don't feel like I've wasted anything because I made this beauty. And the beautiful thing is that I've also been cleaning as I go. I try to do that when I cook and bake because I don't like finishing baking and then there's a huge mess to clean, because then I feel like I don't want to bake ever again. So yeah, I feel so accomplished that I made this. I keep waiting for myself to drop it. Okay, so for my next to-do thing, I was gonna clean my couches because I got this in the mail today, which is like the Puracy carpet shampoo cleaner. I'm gonna use it on our couch because, like I said, I bought my mom's couch, but she used to really heavily be into like Febreze and spraying down all of her stuff, and we are not those people. Thankfully, she took my advice and has stopped using that kind of stuff because it's really horrible for your health. So now I have to like clean it with our carpet shampoo couch cleaner thing to get the smell out of it. But I was gonna do that, but then I know that it's gonna take a hot minute to do, and then I'm gonna have to let everything dry, and I just don't feel like doing that, so I'm gonna do my nails instead. So I had somebody on Instagram ask how I do my nails and how I prep them for polish and stuff, and I don't actually use nail polish. I use a dip system, and it's going to seem very intimidating, but I promise you it is so worth it and it is so therapeutic. I have never found a nail polish that works for me. None of them ever fully completely dry, ever. They always stay sticky, and then I end up getting fingerprints and little gashes in my nails, and I just hated it. So I tried doing a dip system a couple years ago, and now I will never do anything else. So I'm not going to give like an in-depth tutorial or anything, but I'll just show you my steps, and then I'm going to watch Gilmore Girls and do my nails. So you will have 3 different liquids. You will have a base liquid, an activator, and a top coat. The dips I use are from Color My World dips on Etsy, and then I use dips from both Color My World and Rebel. So like I said, this is gonna seem like a lot, but it's really not, I promise. I recommend doing a peel base. I got this on Etsy as well. Rebel has one, but I use a peel base because I don't want my nails to get damaged, so I just put a layer of this on all of my nails and let it dry. And what this does is that it'll let my dip powder, nail manicure, whatever you want to call it, it'll pop off after like a week or 2. Usually about a week and a half is about as long as mine lasts. It'll totally depend on your nail beds and how like oily your specific nail beds are. Some people only use like a drop, and some people have to do like 2 or 3 layers. I just do one thin layer, and it seems to work well for me to last about a week and a half. So after the peel base, I just do my step 1. Again, it says step 2, but it's actually step 1. So I will put a very, very thin layer on my entire nail, and then I will dip it into whatever powder I have, leave it in there for a couple seconds, take it out, and repeat that on all of my nails. And then when that is done, I will brush it off with my little poofy brush. You can use a makeup brush. I got this from Nail Boo because I actually also use their powders as well. I won a giveaway from them like a year and a half ago, and I love their stuff. So after that, you will just repeat that process 3 or 4 times depending on how much thickness you want and what you want the color to look like. I usually do 2 to 3 dips, usually 3. So after you do all of that, then you will do a layer of activator. As you can see, it is discolored because it does pick up on the color if you don't brush everything off very well. I've actually seen people put these in like a dropper bottle, which I am going to do when I get my new activator next time I order liquids, because then it doesn't contaminate the color. But you will just do a layer of activator. Oh my gosh, you can see there's like glitter and stuff sitting at the bottom of this. But you will do a layer of activator on all of your nails, and this just hardens everything. And then after a couple of minutes of that drying, you'll take your buffer and shape everything out to make sure it's all smooth. Then you'll rinse your nails off, let them dry, and then do another layer of activator. And then after a few minutes, when that's all dry, then you'll finish off with 2 coats of your top coat. So like I said, I know that sounds like a lot, but it's actually really not that bad. It takes me like an hour and a half to do my nails, which I know to some people who just paint their nails with nail polish, it's like, oh, it only takes me 10 minutes. That's great. I love that for you. But I actually really enjoy the process. It's very therapeutic for me, and I love being able to just put on a show or a movie and just do my nails and have it last, like I said, a week and a half or 2. And I'm going to be doing, this color is called Cherry Blossom 2. I've never done this color before, and I'm really excited about it. I did a poll on my nail Instagram. I have an Instagram called Harm's Honey Manis, I think it is, and I just post my manicures on there if you're interested in following along. I post all of my manis on my regular Instagram, but I created this one just in case people who didn't care about my life and wanted to just look at my nails could follow along there. But yeah, sorry if that doesn't interest you at all, but I had somebody ask me, so I figured I would just share. So I am going to get these started. I'm watching Gilmore Girls. I haven't watched Gilmore Girls in a hot minute because my work took access away from me to watch Netflix on my work computer, so I haven't watched it in months. I'm going to enjoy this, do my nails, and I'll see you later. Okay, so, oh, I just scraped my thumb across it. This is why I don't use nail polish, because, yeah, okay, you know, it's settling well enough that you can't really tell. It's fine. So yeah, this is the finished mani. I just touched my flippin' pinky with my other pinky. Okay, one hand at a time. There we go. That is the finished result. Look at that shine. Like I said, I have never used this color before, and I actually kind of love it. Oh, I love that a lot. Okay, it's settled enough on the pinky that you can't really tell either. You can't really tell that I touched it. Maybe a little bit, but not too bad. And there we go. Cute little at-home manicure. Anyway, yeah, I just have to wait for my nails to dry. Steven will be home in about an hour, so I think I'm gonna take the next hour-ish to probably just read for now. Maybe I'll do a little bit more of that Bible study. I love watching Gilmore Girls, but I think I'm gonna put on like a YouTube ambiance video. I really like this one. It's called Fairyland's Fantasy Music. It sounds so like childish, but it's a really, really nice ambiance to have on in the background when I do stuff. I don't like silence. Oh! An ad just turned on. I don't like silence when I do anything. Like when I'm studying my Bible, when I'm reading a book, when I'm doing my nails, anything. I always have to have like a show or a movie or some kind of ambiance on, even when I work. That's why I was so upset when they took away my Netflix access, because I have to have something on while I do anything. It's probably a problem, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, I can't imagine how chaotic this vlog is going to turn out, because I feel like I'm doing little things at a time. It's probably not that interesting, but this is kind of what I do with my life. I'm gonna pop on this ambiance video and either read my book or read my Bible for a little bit, and then I will probably eat some dinner and eat that dessert with Steven. Maybe I'll show you guys that, and then I'll probably just close this on out since we're getting a little bit later in the day. Does it look good? Hello, friends. Alright, so sad news. The cinnamon rolls didn't turn out very well because I followed the directions like perfectly and they ended up being like super undercooked. I took a bite and it was like pure dough, so I had to rebake them for a long time, and so they just ended up not being super great. I'm going to try it again a different time, not right now because I'm kind of discouraged, but like the parts that were cooked were actually pretty good, so I'm hoping that when I remake them in the future they'll be better and I will trust my instincts that tells me to cook them for longer. But it's okay, you'll live and learn, you know. At least the process was like super satisfying and I really enjoyed making them. So we'll do that again some other time. But anyway, I wanted to give just a quick update before I close this out. So I've made it to chapter 10, page 73. So not very far. Like I said, this just isn't getting its claws in me very well. Like it's just, I don't like the writing at all. The story is starting to get a little bit better. Stuff is actually starting to happen. So it's kind of getting me in a little bit, but the first 10 chapters was rough. Not gonna lie. And like I said, the writing just isn't my style. I don't love it, but I'm gonna stick it out. It's been a few days and the snow is all gone. So the snowy mood that I had when I started this is now faded completely away, but whatever. I'm gonna try my best to push through and finish this anyway. But other exciting news is that my husband ordered me 3 books from Amazon this morning, and I don't know which ones he ordered for me, so that was exciting. We were just like messing around this morning and he stole my phone and hid it somewhere, and I was in the kitchen and I deceived him. I saw where he hid it on top of the fridge, on top of my picnic basket, and I was like, if I find it in the next 30 seconds, will you like get me a present or something? Just joking around. He was like, sure. And then I like immediately grabbed it off the top of the fridge. So he ordered me, he actually ended up ordering me something on Amazon. And like I said, I was like just messing around and I thought maybe he was just gonna order me like $5 book or something, but he ended up ordering me like 3. So I will have those to look forward to. I think I'm getting 1 in the mail tomorrow morning and then the other 2 are arriving the next day. So I will be able to share some new books with you guys soon, which is very fun. But like I said, after I finished Redeeming Love, I've just been like so on fire just to read the Word. So I've like any reading time that I've had lately, I'm just devouring my Bible right now and I'm loving it so much. And today I watched the American Gospel, the first and the second one, and now I like want to dig deeper even more. So I'm just going to read my Bible for a little bit tonight and then dig into this beauty as much as I can because Steven is at D&D. Anyway, thank you so much for spending a cozy day with me. I know this vlog was very random and didn't really have a lot going on, but this is what my life tends to look like. So I hope you guys enjoyed what I did provide for you, and I will see you guys again very soon. Bye!